Hey everybody, Reaper Girl here. I know it's been a while since I recorded. I'm sorry. There was a lot going on and then I kind of got into a slump because I lost some subs and it kind of hurt. Um but I'm back. Tonight's video is about found footage. I list some found footage, tell the year they came out, and the director, and tell you a little snippet about it. And I have watched all these movies, every single one of them. Some of them is only once, some of them multiple ones. Okay, the first one is Afflicted. It came out in 2013. The directors are Derek Lee and Cliff Prowse. Sorry if I butchered it. It's uh, like I said, it's a found footage about these guys that it's been a while since I've seen this. I think in Paris, and one of the guys, they go to this club. They thought they can hook up with these women. One of the friends got attacked by this woman that thought he was gonna have a one night stand with, and then come to find out she wasn't a typical woman. That's all I can tell you. The next one is the Blair Witch Project. It came out in 1999. The directors are Daniel Matrick and Eduardo Sanchez. I think basically everybody's seen the Blair Witch Project. Basically, these people making a documentary about this urban legend of the Blair Witch, and they go camping where she's supposed to reside, and everything goes wrong. I mean, I think everybody has seen the Blair Witch. The next one is Creep. It came out in 2014. The directors are the Duplass brothers. There is another movie that called Creep. It's not found footage. This one is. So you gotta look up for the 2014 one. This is the one I'm talking about. Basically, this guy gets hired to document this other guy's making a journal to his unborn child because he is supposed to be dying. And the guy that wanted this diary is not who he is. Uh, this is a great movie. The next one is Grave Encounters. It came out in 2011, and the directors are the Vicus brothers. Sorry if I mispronounced their last name. I love this movie. I love it. Uh, Basically, it's like Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures. This ghost show goes and do this episode at this haunted hospital. I love this movie. It is a great movie. There is one little nasty scene at the end. It's a little nasty, but other than that, it's an awesome movie. I love Grave Encounters. The next one is Happy Camp. It came out in 2014, and the director is Josh Anthony. Basically, Happy Camp is about this couple going to this guy's old summer camp. Um, and that's what it's called, Happy Camp. That's what the name of this camp is. It's called Happy Camp. This is a very cute found footage movie. Um, is cute. If you, I can say this, if you are into Bigfoots or Sasquatch or Yeti movies, watch this movie. It's good. It is a Bigfoot, but it's a found footage movie. It is good. So, any Bigfoot fans, watch this movie. The next one is Jerusalem. It came out in 2015, and the directors are Dorian and Yanov Paz or Paz. I'm sorry if I butcher y'all's names. Uh, Basically, it's a found footage version of basically a demon rising in Jerusalem. This is good. The special effects for the demon is not too cheesy because they show the demon. I mean, if you watch the trailer of Jerusalem, it's not cheesy. The demon looks pretty good. I don't know if they use CGI or somebody in a costume or both. But this is a good little found footage. Basically, also if you learn a little bit about the Jewish culture, because they do talk about that, and Hebrew mythology. So it's pretty good. The next one is The Last Exorcism. It came out in 2010, and the director is Daniel Stam. Sorry. Basically, this is about this preacher who is somebody wrote him a letter, begging him to come to his home. He had wrote to this preacher multiple times, and so the preacher decides to go and see basically why it's found footage is because these people are doing a documentary about faith and he is part of it, so they film his account at this guy's home. This is a good possession movie. It has a little twists and turns in it. You think one way it's going and then oops, it goes to another way. This movie is not really a slow burn. It's a little slow place in the beginning, but to me, it's building up the character of what's going to happen. So it's not really a long slow burn. It's kind of a short slow burn. The next one is Megan is Missing. It came out in 2011, and the director is Michael Goy. This movie is infamous on TikTok because of one scene. I've talked about this movie before under documentary, fake documentary or mockumentary. This movie is not for everybody. It is a great horror movie or thriller or drama because it goes under all three. Also found footage or documentary. This movie is not for everybody. If you can't handle I know I'm not monetized, but child SA, child kidnapping, child killings. Do not watch this movie. I'm letting you know, giving you the heads up. If you can deal with it, I do recommend it. It is a good movie. It's sad. It is very disturbing. Oh yeah, and I think I put this under disturbing too. It is a very good movie, but it is very gut-wrenching. Well, let's go to the next one. The next one is Nori the Curse. This came out in 2005. I know I'm a butcher it. Koji Sharashi. Oh, I know I butchered that last name. Oof. This is basically almost like a documentary style movie about this curse. Uh, this little girl goes missing. This guy is investigating what happened to her, and it's not typical kidnapping case. A lot happens in this movie. This movie is a very slow burn, and you got to pay attention to every scene and everything it's saying. It is subtitled in English, so you know what's going on, what they're saying. You have to know what's going on. If you miss a scene, you are going to be dumbfounded. Everything connects. Every scene in this movie connects to each other. The next one is The Pyramid. It came out in 2014. The director is Gregory Levasseur. I know I butchered that. Excuse me. My sinuses and allergy is really bad. This movie is basically about these people go to this pyramid that they find, and they waken up an Egyptian god. This is a good cheesy found footage. Please try not to take this movie too serious. Sorry if you hear my son laughing in the background. This is not as serious like Nori or Megan is Missing. Do not take this movie serious. Okay? To me, it's a cheesy found footage. Next one is Quarantine. It came out in 2008. The director is John Eric Doyle. I've talked about this movie before in one of my other videos. Basically, this reporter goes to this fire station to do a news segment, but the firefighters are called to this apartment because these people are starting to go crazy, and she documents, films it, everything, and they get locked in. The next one is Wreck. It came out in 2002. I'm not even going to pronounce one of the directors' name. One of the directors is Paco Plaza. Okay, this is the original to Wreck. Quarantine. Quarantine is American remake of Wreck, and Wreck is the original Spanish version. With Wreck, there is English subtitles. Basically, it's almost film to film of what basically happened. I think Quarantine gets a little bit more graphic than Wreck. But basically, they're basically the same. Reporter goes to a fire station to record a news segment. They get called to an apartment. Bingo, bango. The next one is hashtag Screamers. This movie came out in 2016. The director is Dean Matthew Reynolds. If you do not like screamers, do not watch this movie. What is a screamer? They were very big in the 90s and early 2000s. People do it through email. They send you a video of something, or you watch a video of something cutesy, or you think you're watching a music video, then bam, a scary face jumps at you. The famous one is the maze. That was a big screamer. You think you're playing a regular maze game, then boom, Blair White from The Exorcist pops up and screams in your face. That's what this movie is about. It's about screamers. This internet news company got this mysterious screamer, and they trying to find the origin and who sent it and who made it. This movie is full of screamers. I mean, it is full of freaking jump scares and screamers. Um, I have to watch. I watched this movie twice, and I jumped every single time, even though I knew what was going to happen the first time. I still jumped. But this is a good movie if you want to get your heart pumping. If you want that heart pumping, watch hashtag Screamers. The next one is The Taking of Deborah Logan. It came out in 2014. The director is, I don't know how to spell it that way. Adam Rolatol. I mispronounced that. The Taking of Deborah Logan. Awesome found footage movie. This movie is infamous on TikTok too. There's a scene that people use to say this is part of the deep web. It's not. It came from this movie. That scene on TikTok came from this movie. It's at the end. Once you see the scene, you would know what I'm talking about. Basically, these people documented this woman named Deborah Logan, who they're thinking, well, her daughter's thinking that she's having dementia or Alzheimer's, and it's not. It is not. 1 minute you think she is going insane and having dementia, but nope, no. This movie is nothing about Alzheimer's and dementia. But this is a good movie. The next one is Unfriended. It came out in 2014. The director is Levan Gabaretis. I know I butchered that name too. Basically, Unfriended is all through computer. It's still considered found footage, but it's considered digital footage. Because everybody is communicating through Zoom. And what happens is they all in this chat room talking, and someone popped up into the chat who's supposed to have been dead. And that's all I can tell you. If you've seen Unfriended, you know what I'm talking about. This one is a goofy, cheesy horror movie too. I mean, it's still good. I mean, this is still good. I'll say this is like a one-time watch movie. But this is still pretty good. But yeah, do not take this movie seriously either. So yeah. But I think that's it that I want to talk about on my list. Oh, VHS. I forgot I have VHS. It came out in 2012. The director is Adam Wingard. This is considered anthology and found footage. I've talked about this on my anthology video. Go watch it. Basically, these people are hired to go and break into this house to find something. They found a bunch of blank VHS tapes, not labeled, and they pop it in, and each segment is looks like found footage. So this is a found footage inside a bunch of little found footage inside of a found footage. But yeah, I think that's it. This list, I could add a whole bunch more to it because I've seen a whole bunch of more of these videos. Creep had a sequel, Creep 2. That was pretty good. Grave Encounters had a sequel. That one was good, but it's not as good as the first one. But it does continue it. I mean, literally continues from the first one. Um, yeah, The Last Exorcism had a sequel, but the sequel to The Last Exorcism 2 is not found footage. I think one or two scenes is found footage, but the rest is just like a regular movie. So that's why I did not add the Last Exorcism 2. Stick with the first one. Don't watch the second one. The second one was stupid. But watch Creep 2. Watch the second one. That was good. Watch Grave Encounters 2. That was pretty good. So that's two more found footage movies. Yeah. Oh, As Above, So Below. That is a found footage movie. That is about these people get trapped in the catacombs of Paris, and they go underneath the catacombs to find the Rosetta Stone. That was pretty good. As Above, So Below. That is a good found footage. I should have wrote that in there. But yeah, there is a whole bunch of lists of found footage. I might do a sequel to this and add that one to it. If you want me to, let me know. I'll write down a list of a sequel of found footage movies and do another one. A sequel to this one. So that'll be my sequel. But yeah. I recommend Afflicted. That's a good movie. I recommend Blair Witch Project if you haven't seen it. Creep 2, watch those. Oh, The Devil Inside. I did write that. The Devil Inside, 2012. The director is William Brent Bell. It's about this woman that went to see her mama, because I think it's been a while since I've seen this one. And I've watched so many possession movies. I think she's about to get executed, but she's in the nut house. And there's a lot that goes that's into it. That was okay. That's an okay possession movie, but not as good as The Last Exorcism. But yeah, I recommend The Devil Inside. Grave Encounters, definitely watch the Grave Encounters. Happy Camp, if you like Bigfoot, watch it. It's a good cheesy Bigfoot movie, and it's found footage, so you get a double whammy. Jerusalem, that was okay. The Last Exorcism, yes, don't watch the sequel. It will make you mad. Making Us Missing, I do recommend it if you can stomach it. Okay? It's not gory, it's just gut wrenching. Nori, The Curse, that was a cute found footage. So yeah, if you like Japanese horror and you like found footage, this is a good watch. Pyramid, it was okay. Quarantine and Wreck, I'll say stick to Wreck. Is really less gory than Quarantine. Hashtag Screamers. If you love jump scares, you love screamers, this is your movie to go to. The Taking of Deborah Logan, that is a must to watch. I love The Taking of Deborah Logan. Unfriended is cheesy. VHS, I'll say yeah for one watch. Yeah, but my main would be Afflicted, Blair Witch, Creep, Grave Encounters, Happy Camp, Jerusalem, The Last Exorcism, Making Us Missing if you can stomach it, Nori, Wreck, Hashtag Screamers, and definitely The Taking of Deborah Logan. Okay, so I hope y'all like my little list of found footage. If you want me to do a second one, leave a comment and say can you do a second one? And I'll do a second one. So that'll be my sequel. Like I said, a couple of these got sequels. Oh yeah, watch Creep 2. Creep 2. Watch that sequel. If you watch Creep, Creep 2 right after it. So you can continue it. Same way with Grave Encounters. If you watch Grave Encounters, watch the second one so you can continue it. So yeah, I hope y'all like my video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. I am not forcing you. Leave a comment if you like. Be careful what you comment and how you comment because YouTube will delete it. They are iffy about how you phrase your words and say your words, so no cursing, no vulgarity, because YouTube will take it out. Not me. I don't delete my comments. But anyways, I'm sorry how I'm talking. My voice is cracking because of my sinuses and allergies, and it just rained a little bit ago. So, and I took my dog out, so my allergies is going all kinds of wonky. Alright, I hope y'all have a blessed night. Until next time, bye.